Okay, so I'm going to show you how the admin panel and everything works with this system. I'm just going to start from like the customer side. So like this is kind of like the booking page here. These are just like test bookings and everything that I made. And then I'm going to show you how to add bookings, how to delete bookings, and other things. And then this is just like if people have bigger projects that it wouldn't really fit in this booking category, they could just give you their contact info here, and there would be like a message here that goes to you on specifically what they need. So smaller bookings. Sorry, I have a bunch here. It was just testing and stuff. So like let's say we do breaks. So it's gonna come up with this little thing here. It's gonna show you all the services selected, and it's gonna show you the estimated duration. You can set the duration too. I'm gonna show you how to do that later. But let's say for a car you want to do brakes. Let's just pretend that this is oil for now. You can see the duration is 2 hours now because this one's an hour too. Let me try to find one that's 2 hours. That's not 2 hours. Okay, so like this one's 2 hours. So this would be like for example, if you have brakes or something, that would probably be 2 hours. So it updates the bookings. So like you see how this was 2 hours before, and now it's 4 hours because this one is 2 hours. So they stack on top of each other. So now when I confirm, this little thing pops up. The user is going to select what kind of car it is. So let's just say it's like a BMW. Let's just say it's an M2. And then let's say it's a 2020. Okay, so we're going to continue the booking. And right here, this is where they can set what time they want. So like let's say I want to do Monday, let's say Wednesday at, so these are all hour intervals. Let's just say Wednesday at 12 p.m. This is any specific request that they have. So if they want to do a specific break, specific oil, or anything like that, they can send that request, and then you can see that request and you can accept or decline it depending on if you have that in stock or not. For this, let's just say like, I don't know, carbon ceramic brakes, something like that. And then I'm going to confirm the time. The guest is going to put all their info in. So I'm just going to put my info in. And then their email. Email part is pretty important because I'll show you in a second. Now when they go to submit the booking, they're going to get redirected to this new page. It's basically just like a confirmation page where their booking is confirmed, and we send email is automatically sent to their email address. So if I go to my email address and I look at, sometimes it ends up in spam, so I'm going to add that as like a little message in there too, like check your spam in case you can't find it. So this is the email that they get. Basically just says, hi LM, your booking has been successfully created. And then they have account details below, which is just their guest ID and their temporary password. This is just used if they want to update or cancel their booking for whatever reason. So if I click on this link, it brings me to this page, which is just the guest login page. So now if I take this and I go in here, oh, what the heck? Did I copy that wrong? Hold on. I think I copied that wrong. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Then I copy the password. I go over here. And I submit. It's going to show them a list of all their bookings. So these are the bookings that I just made. I just made the breaks, I made the example, and then I made the test. It shows the duration of each one. So I made the booking for 12 o'clock. So this one's going to go from 12 to 1. This one's going to go from 2 to 4 because it was the 2-hour booking. Or sorry, yeah, this one's going to go to 1 to 2 because it's 1 hour. And then this is going to go to 2 to 4 because it's the 2 hour booking. Now let me just show you what this looks like on your calendar real quick. So this is what your calendar would look like. Let me just refresh the page. And then let me go to the one that was on Wednesday. So this is that one that I just made with that guest. If you click on this, you can see all the information. So you have the name of the person, you have the email, and you have the phone. And then down here, this is the services in the booking itself. So these are the bookings that I just made. It's the time and everything. You have the car here, the BMW M2. You have the carbon ceramic brakes, which is the special request. And then you have status, which is pending for now. You can approve or decline it down here. And then it shows you obviously the times as well. You can also see the times from here. So like this is kind of just like a calendar view of everything, just so you can kind of visualize everything and see what you have upcoming. This yellow thing right here is the current day. So right now it's April 15th. As you can see up here, it's April 15th. And then you can do day view. So if you're like on your phone or something, this would probably be a better view, which is the day view. If you click today here, it's going to automatically jump to today, which is Tuesday, April 15th. And then if I go to the Wednesday that I made those bookings for, you can see them clearly right here, and it shows you the time as well. So it's 12 to 4 o'clock, which you can just quickly visualize right there. So if you're on your phone, like this would probably be the best view. So you could just kind of see everything that you have for the day, and then kind of see what you have for tomorrow, and etc. You can also do month view. So if you want to see like what you have for the month, it's right here. But week view and day view are probably the most. They're probably the one that you're gonna use the most because you can see everything and kind of click on things and like see all the information that you need. So let's accept this booking. Let's say you have the carbon ceramic brakes you need. You see all the information. Okay, so we're gonna approve the booking. And once you approve it, you get the success message, and this turns green. If for whatever reason, like this one for here, there has a special request. I just made this as a test one before. So let's say if you want to decline this one, so you're gonna decline that one, and it's gonna show up as red there. This way you can just easily see like what's accepted and what's declined, so you know what services you need to do. There's also this button here, which is set vacation. So what I would recommend for this is if you have a vacation in mind, do it, 25 to 30 days. Well, you can check your calendar and see if you have bookings coming up and just set a vacation for that. But how this works is basically you just pick a start date and an end date right here. So like, let's say you want to take a vacation from the 30th to let's say May 5th. Okay, so you're taking a vacation from the 30th to the 5th. Now when you set the vacation dates, and once that goes through, okay, now when I go back here as a user and I go to booking and I want to book a slot here, let's say, I confirm. I'm just going to put a random car in for now. It sometimes takes a while to load. There we go. Okay. And now when I go back to the 30th, you can see when I click on it, there's no slots available. I'm going to have a message here that says no slots available for the day. But you can see like the 30th to the 4th, there's no slots available. And this grayed out area here is just the day that you guys are closed. So nobody can book on Sunday because you guys are closed on Sundays. So I just set it to be grayed out. So nobody can select that. But you can see the 5th, when you come back, everything's back and they can start booking again. But from the 30th to the 5th, nothing is showing up. Now going back to this, let's say you want to add or update a service. So this is the admin panel for the service stuff. So let's say Let's say something simple right now. So like, let's say you want to edit this brakes one. Let's just like change the description for now. So let's say our brakes are the best. Let's just change the name too, just so you can like see how everything works. So brakes test, let's call it. And then the service duration, you can set this. So whatever you think is going to be the duration, um, that's what you would set it as. So brakes, like you said, it typically takes about 2 hours. So let's say 120 for the service duration. And then right here you can upload an image. So let's just choose a random image for this right now. Oh, I can't do those. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do this one for now. Here you can view like what you selected. Okay. And then this is just a price field. I don't know if I'm going to implement this or not. You can let me know if you want this implemented. What I was thinking of doing was like, you can have like 3 tiers of prices. So it's like, if you have the brakes, you can have like 3 different tiers where it's like not entry level, like a cheaper car would be like, I don't know, like $400, whereas the mid tier car would be 600 to 700, and then like a high end car would be over $1,000. You can let me know if you want this implemented. I could take it out if you don't want any prices on there, but it's in here for now, just like if you want them or not. But anyway, when you submit this, and once it's done uploading, it takes a second when you like first do it. Okay, so service is updated successfully. Okay, now as you can see, the brakes test, this is what I updated it to. So now when I go back to this right here and refresh the page, okay, you can see brakes test. This was updated. Our brakes are the best is there. And then when you book it, you can see the duration was updated too. So now it's 2 hours, whereas before it was only 1 hour. So that all gets updated as well. If you want to add a service, you just click on this right here, create new service. Let's just call this service, let's see, oil. Let's go oil. Let's just do oil test. Then here you would select the service duration. This one would be like an hour. I'll probably change this to hour because right now I have it in minutes, but I'll probably just change it to hours. Let's see. Let's just choose a random image right now. Yeah, I'll just choose this for now, whatever. And then the price, let's just say test. And then 1,000. Okay. Okay, 100. Then when you submit this one, this is also going to be submitted. I'll probably just ask you what services you want to be submitted, and I'll just like do them all for you really quickly. And then from there, you can just like update or add new ones if you want to. But if you scroll down, you can see the oil is here now. And when I go back to the guest, when a guest is viewing, if I scroll down, the oil is right here as well. So this is like the picture that we selected and everything like that. And then when I book it, again, it's 1 hour. Now, when I'm trying to think of something else that I can show. Oh yeah, so the guest stuff here. Okay, so now when the guest, let's say they want to update one of these. So let's say instead of brakes, they want to do tire. And let's say they want to set it for the same time. So what was that set for? Is that 12 o'clock? Let's just set it for a different time actually. So let's do 10 o'clock here, and then special requests. Let's do Michelin tires. So I'm going to save those changes. And that automatically gets updated there. And if I go back to your page, refresh the page, you can see that this was updated here as well. So the tires are over here now because I changed it to this date, and the special requests were changed as well. If they were to cancel for whatever reason, let's say they cancel the tires, it cancels the tires for them. And when this page is refreshed, you can see the tire's not there anymore. We also made it so that there's a max number of slots available per time. So let me just do this real quick. So let's do this. Let's just do random cars for now. I'm going to try to optimize this so it loads a little bit faster. But that's like the only thing that we really need to work on right now. Okay, so let's do this example right here. So let's do Friday 18th. Okay, no special requests. And then I'm just gonna put in some random info right here, honestly. Okay. Just to speed it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so that was the 19th, right? Or the 18th. Okay. So I set it for the 18th. So you can see right here there's two already in the 18th slot. So this is the one that I made before, the kind of testing one, and then this is the one that I just made right now with the Alfa Romeo. And then if I get one more in that slot for the 18th, you're going to see that it hits the max. So this one's an hour. Let's do a BMW. Let's do a BMW 750. Where's the 750 right there? And we go back to the 18th. We're going to do 10 a.m. confirm time. Do the random info again. And we're going to make it so people can't actually do random info. We just got to like put a little, it's called a CAPTCHA. It's basically just like confirming that they're human and not like a bot or something. But now that is confirmed there. And then when I refresh the page, you can see that there's 3 bookings in this slot. This is the one that I just made. So there's the BMW 750. And you can see it's only an hour here. So like they kind of stack on top of each other, and then this one's just an hour, but these two are 2 hours. But now when I go back here and I go to select one for that day and that time, you can see the 18th, the 10 a.m. is not showing up anymore because the max number is reached. So people, you can only have up to 3 bookings per time slot. And like I said, they carry over. So if like a booking is 2 hours, like this one is, it carries over to the next one. So like this hour, 11 a.m. To 12 p.m. So this would be like 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. If somebody books for 11 a.m. here, actually, let me just do that right now real quick. So if I book for 11 a.m. and this is right here, okay, now I book for that. Those carried over because they're longer. So these two are separate. So each hour has 3. And now when I go to make another one for 11 a.m., 11 a.m. is going to be gone now too, because the max number was reached for it, as you can see. So now 12 p.m. is the only one that's showing, or that's the earliest one that's showing. And I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or if you want us to add anything else, feel free. But that's basically everything that we did. I can't really think of anything else. Again, if you want to like look at it, because you're probably going to use it on your phone most of the time. So let me just, this is kind of what it would look like on your phone. And if you go back to the calendar, again, like this is what the weekday would look like on your phone, which kind of looks like jumbled up. And like the month one looks kind of jumbled up too. I mean, you can like see them, but on your phone, the day one would probably be the best, just because like everything is spaced out properly, and you can like still view everything on your phone. And all the stuff works properly. So yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. If you want us to add anything, just let me know, and yeah, we can go from there.